All right, here with more of the situation in central Iran is Stephen Cook, Senior Fellow for Middle East and Africa Studies at the Council on Foreign Relations. Stephen, thank you so much for your time today. I want to begin here at home right now. The White House has really been pretty quiet in the wake of these strikes. Why do you think that is?
Well, the president had said that he did not support an Israeli retaliation in the wake of Iran's attack on Israel. That's certainly not a green light, but it's also not a red light. And so he was essentially telling the Israelis that they are on their own, and the Israelis took that as in the case and retaliated against Iran. I think that the president wants to focus attention on his economic message rather than the very controversial conflict that is unfolding across the Middle East.
Yeah, and that retaliation was really actually kind of a small strike with limited damage done. Now, if that's the case, why do you think Israel risks provoking Iran even more without taking more significant action, that is? What do you think Israel's strategy is here, and what was the purpose?
I think the purpose was to demonstrate to the Iranians that, unlike the Iranians, the Israelis can penetrate Iran's air defenses with impunity and strike at targets at will. This was a message that what the Israeli capability is, and that should there be another attack on Israel, the Israelis could easily widen and intensify its strikes on Iran. I think the Israelis demonstrated the limited capabilities of the Iranians last night, and that was very much their intention, while not provoking an immediate response.
Yeah, and Stephen, reports out of Iran say the country isn't planning to retaliate. Your thoughts? I mean, should we take those statements at face value?
I don't think we should. The Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps, which essentially controls Iran, is very, very hard line on these issues, particularly when it comes to Israel. And we have said over and over again in the West that neither Iran nor Israel wants escalation, yet there has been continuous escalation since October 7th. So I don't think that we should sit back and say this is over. The Iranians may come back in some time and undertake some sort of action against the Israelis. The Israelis may see yet another opportunity to hit at Iranian proxy forces in Syria or Iraq. There's a whole range of actions each country can take against each other. They're clearly two countries that are spoiling for a fight. So I would not necessarily say that this is over.
Yeah, we have about 30 seconds left or so, but quickly, I mean, how does this escalating violence between Israel and Iran, how do you think it impacts ceasefire negotiations, and what happens from here?
I don't think that they're really linked. I think the problem with the ceasefire negotiations is that Hamas is unwilling to give up its one bargaining chip, and those are Israeli hostages.
Okay, we're going to leave it right there. Stephen Cook from the Council on Foreign Relations, thank you so much for your insights. Really appreciate it.
Thanks very much.